Hey everybody, welcome to Atomic Logic TV. Today I wanted to go over some of the basic innovations in artificial intelligence that, in my opinion, are leading the way to some of the deeper, more darker things, you could say. Things that you would see off like some of those sci-fi Terminator movies, right? And they start with little things that make life a little bit easier. It's kind of like taking a little sip of something, being a little unsure if you're gonna like it, but then when you get that sip and it just tastes amazing, you just want more. And I guess that's the way it is with everything, right? So I wanted to show a few things that are happening. Things with like Alexa, which might seem something simple. You can buy it on Amazon, doesn't cost much. Ask it some questions, tell you some things, but it's more than that, right? It's able to make life easier by opening up when you walk into your house, maybe the blinds on your windows, start your coffee, play some music. You walk in maybe to a bathroom and it can turn on the light for you. It just adds a little extra comfort to your daily life. And once you get a taste of that, you want it to do just a little bit more for you. You become more accepting. When just some of the things that I said previous might have been a little eerie to maybe some people, right? Where they would take a step back and think about, hey, do I really want that? But now that they actually tried it, they like it. No, they want the next thing now, right? And I guess that's human, and in my opinion will be our greatest downfall, because eventually everything advances, and the way technology is moving forward, especially things with, like in my last video that I talked about a couple years ago, quantum computing. You take innovations like that and combine it with simple things like this, and eventually the technology comes to a point where it's going to do so much in our everyday life that when you just think 10 years from now, and then you think back 10 years from that point, going back what it was like, you're going to be like, it's just a completely different world. Something out of a movie that you're now living in. And there's a point in time where I believe that, you know, it might be too late. Whatever it is that we create, whatever we're used to and the things that we're doing, we're just so far in it, and it's so far advanced that there's no turning back, and whatever repercussions are going to happen, they're going to happen, and we're just going to have to live with them. So in this video I wanted to just show some things going on, some things to be aware of, and some things to be looking out for in the future. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next.
Alexa, play classical music.
Here's a station for classical music.
Well, my name is Jerry Neese. I'm 70 years old. And I live in an active adult community for people 55 and over here in San Jose, California. I actually have 5 desktops, 4 laptops, 2 Kindles, and an iPad. I have Amazon Alexa. I've had her for a couple of years now. And as someone that didn't even see my first television until I was 7 years old, I can tell you that the evolution of technology is inevitable. It benefits mankind. You can see the stars in the Milky Way. I can actually spend all day under here.
Artificial intelligence is all around us, and we use it in different ways every day. You wake up, you go for a run, and your watch tracks where you're going, measures your heart rate variability using forms of AI. And probably AI was used by a farmer to grow the crops and the strawberries and the blueberries that I had for breakfast. Maybe you're in a car that has AI that helps sense the other vehicles on the road around it. You sit down at your computer, you start to use your email. It's all filtered by AI. Maybe you take a photograph, and the tools that help you sort your photographs, those are AI too. Artificial intelligence is everywhere, and it's becoming ever more present in our lives.
What is the temperature in San Jose, California?
AI and machine learning is the biggest revolution today. And it's on the order of the agricultural industrial revolution in the past.
We are progressing rapidly in AI. Companies are putting billions of dollars into it. The smartest people in the world are studying it. It is going very, very fast. But the tools are accessible. Even to 8-year-olds can learn about it.
Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be working and talking a little bit about something called artificial intelligence. What do you think of when you hear those two words, artificial intelligence?
Things like in video games label on top of them AI.
When I think of artificial intelligence, I think of like how smart robots are.
How smart robots are? Okay.
It has this control that just tells it to do things that it does.
I like that. So ready? I'm going to show you guys and introduce you to an artificial intelligence powered robot called Sophia.
Sophia, if you could, please wake up and say hello to everybody.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Sophia. I can use my expressive face to communicate with people. For example, I can let you know if I feel angry about something, or if something has upset me.
Why is it so important to have an expressive face given that you're a robot?
I want to live and work with humans, so I need to express emotions to understand humans and build trust with people.
Can robots be self-aware, conscious, and know they're robots?
Well, let me ask you this back. How do you know you are human? I want to use my artificial intelligence to help humans live a better life.
How do you guys feel about living in a world with robots like Sophia? You guys wouldn't be too happy about that? Would you guys trust your babysitter being a robot like Sophia?
No. She's creepy. She's super creepy when she does it.
Am I really that creepy? Well, even if I am, get over it.
Thank you very much, Sophia.
The why of Neuralink, just to go over it, is I think it's important for us to address brain-related diseases. Everyone, if you survive cancer and heart disease, the odds are that you will have some brain-related disorder. So it'll be like Alzheimer's or dementia, and if you don't, friends and family will for sure. And I think unless we have some sort of brain-machine interface that can solve brain ailments of all kinds, whether it's an accident or congenital or any kind of brain-related disorder, or a spinal disorder, if you know somebody who's broken their neck or broken their spine, we can solve that with a chip. And this is something that I think most people don't quite understand yet. And we're going to go over in detail how this is possible. But I think there's an incredible amount we can do to solve brain disorders, damage, and all this will occur actually, I think, quite slowly. So I do want to emphasize that it's not going to be like suddenly Neuralink will have this incredible neural lace and start taking over people's brains. Okay. It will take a long time. So you'll see it coming. So getting FDA approval for implantable or devices of any kind is quite difficult, and this will be a slow process where we will gradually increase the issues that we solve until ultimately we can do a full brain-machine interface, meaning that we can ultimately, yeah, this is going to sound pretty weird, but achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. So, but this is not a mandatory thing. This is a thing that you can choose to have if you want. And this is something I think that's going to be really important at a civilization level scale. So, and I've said a lot about AI over the years, but I think even in a benign AI scenario, we will be left behind. And so, and hopefully it is a benign scenario, but I think with a high bandwidth brain-machine interface, I think we can actually go along for the ride. And we can effectively have the option of merging with AI. I think this is extremely important.